You see some of those greens, but also the reds out there. That's more of the heavier showers we're seeing really just east of Louisville for this morning. So I'll give you a closer look at that. We do have those line of showers and storms. Shelbyville, this is knocking on your doorstep within the next few minutes as you start to see more of those heavier rain showers, and especially like places like Newcastle and also into Taylorsville this morning. So overall, where that will be next is into Frankfort area. So we'll continue to see those heavier showers out there for you this morning. Those wind gusts, starting to see those calm down a bit. Some areas in Lebanon, Springfield, around 20 miles per hour, 25, and Shelbyville for this morning. We do have a wind advisory in effect for us until 9 a.m. today for some gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour for today. As you look at that camera for this morning, our Shriners Children's Jefferson camera, we are seeing still a few showers and passing clouds. Finally starting to see those showers move out of the Louisville metro and head further east into our area. Those temperatures for this morning starting to cool down even more, lower 60s out there for you. But if you head further southeast, still seeing temperatures into the mid 60s. Elizabethtown already at 58 degrees. The hourly planner, we're going to continue to see those showers and storms move out of our area, and also those temperatures are going to continue to drop as well into the lower 60s by the late morning hours, back into the mid 50s by about 1 p.m. Those high temperatures, though, overall today, already have seen them as those high temperatures have topped off just this morning. With that cold front rolling through, we'll expect to see more cooler and cooler conditions throughout the morning. Let's look at those weather headlines ahead today. Still rainy and windy, but this week ahead, much cooler with some gorgeous fall weather. I'll be timing out the week ahead coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back over to you, Ian.
Thanks, Matthew. Now first here this morning, a man died in the hospital after being shot at an apartment complex in southeast Louisville. Metro Police confirmed that for us today. The shooting happened shortly before 3 a.m. Louisville Metro Police found the man was shot here at Brentlinger Park Apartments on Brentlinger Park Drive. That's just south of the Gene Snyder, where it intersects with Bardstown Road. LMPD's homicide unit is investigating. Tips can be called in to 574 LMPD. Nationwide and here locally, people across America flooded the streets for No Kings protests against the Trump administration. Major cities from Memphis to Washington, D.C., Atlanta to Charlotte, and of course, a city that's no stranger to calls for change, Louisville. Downtown Louisville's protests started at the Belvedere before it took to the streets. People marching with signs saying No Kings and even marching in inflatable costumes. WHAS 11's Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Connie Offit tell us why.
Love is more powerful than hate.
Marching to Louisville's Belvedere.
I'm looking forward to, like she said, feet on the pavement.
Margaret Archambault joins the crowd with homemade signs.
I thought of 1,000 different signs to make, but eventually it was just, there were too many. I would need a billboard. So I thought, you know what, the most important thing is we are together, because united we stand, and we know what happens when we don't.
She says she's displaying a message for a country she still believes in, but says she's frustrated with actions by the Trump administration.
Our freedom here in this country to be able to stand out here and protest today against these authoritarian sort of rules, it really doesn't fit with our country. Of every issue that you see on every sign still falls under this idea of being united together.
United.
My sign says love is love.
With the young Maisie Milburn, who first protested in the morning with her family in Shelbyville and now in Louisville.
You've got the crown X'd out. Why'd you do that? To be honest, we just need to get rid of him. We want No Kings.
United.
Well, as my sign says,
with Marine veteran Alan Rolls.
I think there should be due process of law, and I don't think that is happening with President Trump.
We're setting an example for our granddaughters that it's good to be proud to be American.
Marching to the same beat.
People are taking to Louisville streets to show what they believe being American looks like.
I come from generations of military. My wife's a first responder. She comes from the Air Force, so they don't believe in democracy.
Chris Minnick joins the march for his country.
Us, the people, need to stand up and take the White House back.
Down Louisville streets, joining protests across the country. With photojournalist Connie Offit, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 on your side.
Louisville Metro Police kept a close eye on those protests. The department tells us there were no issues there. And just across the river, residents of Corydon, Indiana, protested too. They came together around 11:30 yesterday morning, many expressing their frustration with the Trump administration's policies too. Ken Davenport is a veteran and spent 26 years in the military. He said he showed up to voice his dissatisfaction with the status quo.
You know, I don't care what the other party is doing or saying or want, as long as they do it civil. And I don't think our leadership in the White House is doing things civil. I think they've gone overboard and have become to the point where it's almost hostile, and that needs to stop.
The Indiana resident, Allison Hanover, is from England, but now she lives in Indiana with her husband. She says she's mourning the death of democracy in America.
Of course, we have a king, but that's not what no kings mean. It doesn't actually mean a monarch. It means that one person shall not be in control, because America is democracy. I'm 65. I never thought I would see a day where the United States is losing its democracy.
And right across the river in Jeffersonville, Indiana, residents came together around 2:30 in the afternoon on Saturday. You can see here many people lined up on the sidewalks, all of them protesting, saying enough is enough. Over 30 cities in Indiana held No Kings protests. Then back here in Louisville Metro Alcoholic Beverage Control has issued an emergency suspension order for Double Deuce Sports Bar and Grill off West Broadway in the Russell neighborhood. No more alcohol sales there for the time being. This comes after an unsolved shooting that happened at the sports bar around 2 yesterday morning. 2 women were shot and taken to the hospital. LMPD still investigating what's happening. Louisville Metro ABC Director Brad Silveria did share a statement with us saying, quote, Louisville Metro ABC remains committed to taking swift action when safety is at risk and collaborating to address businesses and conditions that promote or enable crime. This is all part of Mayor Craig Greenberg's Safe Louisville plan, end quote. LMPD is asking anyone with information to call the anonymous tip line 574 LMPD. Then this is happening tomorrow. JCPS wants to hear your thoughts. The district is holding 2 community information sessions about the new proposed adjustments impacting Echo Trail Middle School, the boundaries there. The district wants to redirect some students who currently live in the Echo Trail neighborhood to Crosby Middle School. That's to help with overcrowding, but many parents aren't happy about this. The sessions will take place tomorrow and Tuesday night from 6 to 7. That's at Eastern High School. Tomorrow's meeting will be live streamed on the JCPS YouTube channel.